Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. How are you all today? Excuse me. Well, I hope. All right. So, I gotta get the vinegar. So, I collected these things from the garden today. Lots of different peppers, a crap ton of okra, some beans. Um, I already had plenty of peppers, kind of pre-prepared. That's a lot of p words in it. I had a lot of ones. I had a lot of them seeded already. I've cut those and I filled up a couple of jars, and then I gave myself several hours of a break. So I'm gonna make, I'm gonna refrigerator pickle these, and I might actually refrigerator pickle some of this okra also. It's a lot of stuff. We're going live on dual screens here. Hope you guys enjoy. If you have questions or comments, I am on a vertical and a horizontal live, but I can only see the horizontal live. I could probably turn on the other one and look probably, but I think I'll get water on it at this stage. Maybe I'll do it in a minute. All right, let me add some. I have my peppers in this bowl of water soaking. I just filled it up. I'm gonna put some vinegar in here, and then I'm gonna do the same thing with this. Sorry, y'all can't see this. Let me fix this. I have the okra over here in its own bowl as well. Okay, so we get the vinegar. As part of the soak, because it just helps get anything off if there happens to be anything. Makes me feel good about my life. So a little splash of that, a little splash of that. And I'm going to need to keep that over here to do the pickling brine stuff, which this is not a shelf-stable pickle. Just need y'all to understand this is only going to stay good for any period of time in your refrigerator. I haven't yet tackled the whole actual canning of pickles, like water bath canning. And if you hear a bunch of booms in the background, it is because we have a storm rolling in, and that's fine. Just so you're aware. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to heat up my brine, and I think it's going to be quite a bit. So, let me see if I can get myself a little more situated in this. I did not figure on, oh yeah. Well, which one do I'm going to need another bowl. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I hear the rain. Okay. Anyway, so I was very surprised, very shocked. I was kind of disheartened that there's this many peppers out there. Y'all ain't gonna tell you not kind of. Let me look. I'm gonna walk around and look at the phone really quickly. Hold, please. All right, I'm not missing anything. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the hearts too. Thank you, thank you. Again, if I turn the phone around, I'll be able to see what y'all are saying, but y'all won't be able to see at all what I'm doing. So, matter of fact, let me see if I can pull back here just a bit so you guys can see a little better. Oh yeah, the thunder's rolling in outside. Excuse me. Now I know absolutely the okra will be faster to process. Maybe I should do that first. Yeah, let me do that first, because then at least I'll have this bowl for the guts and whatnot. Look, this little pepper, I can't even for the life of me. I'm sorry. I have no idea what this little pepper is. I don't know. I want to say that it is a shishito pepper, but I have no recollection of actually purchasing or planting that particular pepper. So I don't really know. But it's going to go in this mix somewhere. Hopefully it's not too hot. Maybe I won't. I don't know. When I cut it open, if it starts burning my eyes, we ain't doing it. Hey, Amanda. Hey, sweetie. Girl, I got nothing else I can do. I got to do the refrigerator pickling because the canning part is thus far out of my ability. Okay, check it out. Look, y'all, check this out. My Star of David okra, which you know is really funny. It is funny. The biggest, fattest okra on the whole property is named the same name as David Hunt, who cannot stand okra. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but there's something about that I find to be poetic. Oh, I can hear him talking trash about me now. All right. Anyway, so how I'm going to do this is with the okra. I'm going to cut the ip off. The ip. I'm going to cut the hat, I guess, off, and then the tip, the ip. What the name of the world am I even talking about? I don't know. See, now I thought this one might actually be a little woody. Can y'all see that? You see this? Nice okra. You like it? That's some big. I thought it was going to be woody. It's really not, surprisingly. But let me see. Hold on. It's starting to be just a little bit. Anyways, that's why it's called Star David. Look at that pretty stuff. Look at that. All right. I'm going to process all these. Again, the little hat part and the tip. I don't know why I think it's a hat part, but that's what I just called it. So that's what it now has become. Forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. I don't know why this song is in my head. Why is this stupid song in my head? I don't know. Do I eat the tip too? Sometimes it seems kind of pointless to me to eat the tip. There doesn't seem to be a lot there at the tip. So honestly, I could do without it. I want the meat of the okra. Amanda. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Well, I ripped that sucker off the plant. Look at that. I mean, what in the world? What was I thinking? I don't know. Oh, look, this is why I'm rinsing these things. Look, there's a wood chip. I probably don't want a wood chip in my okra, right? Probably not. That's probably where I cut them and they fall down to the ground. I'm always picking them up off the ground too. So I should probably develop a better way to harvest these things. But that won't be happening today. All right. I am kind of tempted to want to. I don't know. I don't know if you can refrigerate. Does anybody know? Well, not y'all. Don't answer me because I can't read that. But over here, can you? Amanda, stop. I got to quit looking at your comments. You're making me laugh. I have to look at your comment because I'm going to ask you a question. Do you know? God, that's slimy. Ooh, I got slime on my face. I didn't want that. Not right now. Maybe later. Can you refrigerator pickle okra? Like, I really want to know that. And it's, probably with my luck, no. Because I do like pickled okra as well, but I've only ever had it out of a jar. And I really think it'd be better if I made it myself. You don't know. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, okay, hold on. Wait, what do I got? Let me look it up. I'm going to check it out. Let me check it. Let me ask Google. Hold on. Well, I need a towel first, huh? Let's see. Let's find out together. Can you refrigerator pickle okra? Look at me. I cannot type, just so you know. Now you can see with your own eyes. This is why it takes me so long to be texting in the chat. Just you. Oh, how the hell do you spell? Oh, that's not a cuss word. Okay. Can you refrigerate? Hold on. Pickle. Okra. Hold on. Oh, hold the phone. Hello. Breaking news. Yes. According to the AI overview on the Google, yes, you can and should refrigerate. No, not refrigerate. Please. No, hold on. Because this dumbass thing done changed it. Have y'all been experiencing this on the YouTubes and on the Google? It keeps changing the words. It is changing the words, and it is getting on my. I don't even have no more nerves left for this crap. I'm so sick of this. Oh my Jesus! Hold please. Stop doing this. I don't want AI. I'm gonna get out of my life. Oh my Jesus! Hold please. Let me try this again. this isn't. Let me just talk to this stupid thing because this is getting on my. Can you refrigerator pickle okra? I did not say what is on this dang screen. I did not say this. I did not say this. Can you refrigerate your pickled okra? The hell? I did not ask this question. Google, stop. Get on my damn last nerve. Can you refrigerate? Hold, please. I'm sorry. This is annoying. No, not pickled. I didn't even say pickled. I said pickled, I swear. Country racist, A. But also keeps changing the words. That is not what I asked. This idiotic thing. So here we are. We don't know. We don't know because I cannot find the dang answer because it just keeps spitting out the same nonsense. Like I'm asking if you're supposed to refrigerate an open jar of freaking pickled okra. Of course you're supposed to refrigerate a freaking open jar. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. Yes, you can boil your brine. Okay. Thank you. I wish I had read that a lot sooner. I feel like I just made a whole fool out of myself. Okay, hold on. Annoying. All right, well, if you can, and I am going to boil the brine. So, okay, if you can, okay, hold on. I'm going to find a little jar. Then, not in there, I'm not. Hold on. Well, crap on a cracker. Crap on a cracker. I don't like that. I don't like that either. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, this is really annoying. I might actually need some more jars. Pardon me again for a minute. And I'm so sorry. Just pardon me, please. What in the name of all that is holy? That. Well, I didn't want to do this, but hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Hey, Sylvia, how you doing, sweetie? Oh, I'm so glad I came around here. You did some. I'm on the vertical too, y'all. Hey, Kyle, elevator. Is that a bell pepper? There is a bell pepper in here, I think. Sylvia said, hold on, y'all. Let me bring some nice harvest of peppers. I did some refrigerator okra. Okay, cool. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna move this phone. So, hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. Hold, please. And then I found a jar, and then also I found on the other live stream, and my friend Sylvia said that she has done the refrigerator okra, and you let them sit in there for a week, and she said they're very crunchy and good. Okay, so I am gonna pickle a jar of this okra, not the big fat okra. This is gonna go in a freezer bag. That's a whole different beast. But and I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I should turn it. I'm glad y'all saw my gross little kitchen floor. I'm so sorry about that. All right. So, but that's what we're gonna do here. Then I'm gonna try to turn the phone this way. I don't know because I cannot see it when it's the other way, and I don't know what's going on over here. It makes me feel terrible. So, all right, cool. Yo. I'm gonna end up having to wash this jar for my peppers. Dang, I need to get more jars. Yes, I do. Listen, I've never been this successful in the garden before. I've never had this much available to actually do anything. Like I throw it in freezer bags and toss them in the freezer, but this is the most successful production in the garden that I have ever had. So this is a whole lot of different mountains I'm climbing here in my little head. All right. So, but anyway, I don't know why I put this stuff down on this. This is annoying me. Ugh. I don't like it. The OCDs are real with this one. I almost just cut my finger too. That would be a terrible thing. I mean, it might be entertaining, but not going to be advertising. Ooh, I hear the thunder back again, y'all. All right, let's see what's up here. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the little tip. It turns into I don't know, something that gets caught in my throat sometimes. So I wasn't trying to be funny. It turned out funny, but seriously, I don't know. I don't catch it, I think, and chew it enough, and then that little gets in your throat. I don't like it. I like this burgundy okra though. Please don't be woody. I think she might be a little woody. Sorry. I had to find out. Hey, Fortune. She said, hello, other chat. What's biscuits and burlap? What is that? Sounds like a cool name for a country band. Biscuits and burlap. Welcome to the stage, everybody. Biscuits and burlap. Fortune, wait, is that your band? That just jumped in my head, and I think it's hilarious. Excuse my brain, y'all. Excuse my brain. Hold on. Better picture in this one? Okay. You don't like it either, Sylvia says. You cut both ends too. Oh, good to know. Oh, you sent me a recipe link. Okay, cool beans. Thank you. That's right. See, I just jumped to conclusions, y'all. I just jump. Oh, another song. Oh, Lord. Love being in my head. Love being in my head. Lord. If I had caught you know what? No, I don't think that Star of David okra is a good pickling okra because it's always really fat. Like, can you imagine how long that would have to sit to permeate through all of that sort of? Oh, but it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, y'all, check this out. Y'all are freaking hilarious. Look at Sylvia and Fortune. Y'all are like bouncing, and y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all are so cool and supportive. Look, see, that's part of this whole chapter that I'm in. The realization, number one, that not being alone is such a far cry from the truth. Like, I mean, not being the only one is such a far cry from the truth. I'm not the only one like me. Y'all are all like me, and y'all are loving and amazing people. And it just does my heart good to know that for some reason we all gravitate toward one another. And for the most part, we're highly supportive of each other. It's freaking awesome. It's the family we didn't actually know we had, right? Oh, that's slimy. She's slick. She is slick like a slug, y'all. So I'm going to try and pick out the smallest ones. Maybe I could have even gotten smaller ones from in the garden, but frankly, I'll be honest with you, I ain't had no room in the basket. I got a second basket, and then that one overflowed too. I got tomatoes that I was not unprepared for, and I don't know. I'm not complaining. I'm just overwhelmed right now a little bit. Also, this week we had an unscheduled change in the household schedule, and it's going to be going all the way through the end of next week. And listen here, if you do not know how difficult it is for a neurodivergent individual to adjust to last minute schedule changes, I'm gonna tell you right now, we don't adjust. We muscle through it, and it sucks. Is frankly part of the reason that I have felt a little extra like overwhelmed this whole week, because I didn't receive this information until Saturday night. And I'll be honest with you, I wanted to act like I never heard it. I was like, so Sunday night, when I was reminded again of how much earlier we need to be up the next morning, I was like, oh, Lord Jesus. I thought if I ignored it, it would go away. Yeah, that's been working for me in real life too. No, it hasn't. Not a new MO. All right, last little piece. See, even this is a baby, kind of, especially compared to the others of the Star of David. But it is too fat. I'm telling you right now, that pickling brine is not going to fully permeate it. So I'm just probably will never have Star of David pickled okra unless, wait a minute. Oh, wait one stinking minute. If I do slices of it, right? Pickle them, hold up. I mean, think about it. If I did slices of this, ooh, they might even remain really crunchy like the peppers do. Could you imagine turning okra into like a relish, a condiment? That would be freaking awesome. I don't know, weirdo. Let me see, hold on. Yeah, 1 second, you guys. I'll read this chat in 1 second. Fortune says, yes, husband worked out of town for 4 months and me and Haley had to run everything around here. Oh, I missed something somewhere. Yes, slice it. See, I was thinking, see, yes, that's what I swear. I'm trying to keep up with everything. Okay, Golden Wing Spirit. Hi, sweetie. Hold on. What is going on here? Varun vlog. Hi, how you doing? Welcome in. Nice to meet you. My name is Meredith. If y'all don't know me, I think y'all all do, but my name is Meredith. This is Crooked Peach Questions Everything. I'm just a weirdo, autistic, ADHD, INFJ person who's trying to figure out how to run my life more effectively. And it's causing me to question all of the things, like, how can I pickle this kind of okra? Okay, hold please. Freezer bag for the fat ones, and then I need to pick some. I don't like this though. This is a very large jar that I picked up. Hold up. There's got to be another jar here somewhere. There's got to be a quart or a pint. Hold on. Oh, I'm so annoyed right now. I did not plan this. I'm sorry. Not only did I not plan it, it is clearly not working out good on screen. Mac Daddy, hey. It's not in there. Hold on. Oh, I'm annoyed. I'm so annoyed, y'all. Okay, well, it is what it is. I found them. They're all full of herbs. So, yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do then is pick the smaller ones. Yeah, I'm going to pick the smaller ones, and I assume it's better to do it like this because then they all stay to right. Wait. Oh. This is way more than I wanted to do, though. This is way more. I wanted a smaller jar. I'm telling you. I know I'm whining. I'm sorry. Yes, please do bring me some cheese. I need it for all this wine. Honestly, though, we do have a lot of okra already frozen, but still, this is a lot. I don't even want to fill this whole jar. Do I got some weights? I think I have some jar weights somewhere. I really don't want to do this whole jar. Sheesh. Come on. They're not cooperating fully. I got one that wants to lay down in here. It's getting on my last nerve. Well, okay, it popped up. I was about to just give up. You're thin and pretty. Oh, this is annoying. Okay. Y'all don't be fooled into thinking I know what I'm doing. I promise you. I just kind of sort of am a little teeny bit familiar with other stuff. Not this so much. I'm faking it till I make it. Please. Oh, you're getting on my last nerve, little lady. I'm very close. Actually, this might work out pretty good. This amount. Oh, come on. I just need to. I think that if I get if I get them packed in there good, I think I'm sorry. If I get them packed in here real good, I think that they'll stay down on their own. But I can currently neither confirm nor deny that. It's a hypothesis I'm dealing with at the minute. I think it'll float. As soon as I put liquid in it, I think this is going to float. And then also, how many okay, so these are 4. I'm going to have to boil a lot of brine, y'all. These are large jars. They hold a lot. I think this is going to do it right here. I have them wedged in pretty good now. Okay. That's what I'm going to do too. I'm only going to do half of this. I'm not trying to pack this whole jar with that. And I know I guess that's not the right way to do it, but this is how I'm going to do it. Okay. It's just going to be, it is what it is. In a freezer bag. Hold up. All right. So these are just going to go to the freezer. And we're going to get into these peppers because it's a lot of peppers. It's a lot. That's a lot of peppers. Oh, my God. I don't even know if I'm going to pickle all of them. I don't have that many jars for... I don't even have that much vinegar, so I might have to hold back just a little bit on this because I was unaware of the fact that the garden was out there doing all the stuff that it was doing. It was hiding these peppers, y'all. Hiding them. Yes, hiding. All right. And now over here, guys, I'm going to have to shut this one down. We're going to go all the way. We're all just going to go over here to the horizontal. If you don't mind, just follow the channel link. I'm already live over there, but I'm going to be getting phone calls I have to take here just very shortly, and it'll mess the whole thing up. Okay. So if you don't mind, just go ahead and hop over to the vertical live. If you don't have time, that's cool. Love you anyway. Peace out. See y'all later. Bye. What'd you say, honey? You said a few hot peppers and garlic. Hold up. Or dang it. 20 years ago, you pickled okra and you swear you left the tops and the tips on. I mean, you might have. That's how it came in the jar. How did I have 18 chats but 890 views? I do not like this new thing, how they're doing this, y'all. Sorry. Squirrels, they're everywhere. When I had pickled okra in the past, from in a jar, it had the tops and the tips on it too. But I don't know. I don't want to deal with them. And I will absolutely be through. I don't understand why I'm so tongue-tied. This has been a thing the last many days. It's been like extra. Sorry. Okay. Throw a few peppers and garlic cloves in there too. I'm going to put garlic in there, but you telling me to put peppers in the okra too? Okra too? Seriously? A few hot peppers. Oh, Sylvia, are you too? Sylvia, honey, look at the screen. See, I'm really white. Now, I got to have some things that aren't terribly spicy. Actually, Chad, he likes spicy, but he only likes spicy when he wants spicy. When he don't want spicy, it better not have any hot to it. Again, I'm trying to hot ones. Girl, you're so crazy. I do have some really hot. I do. Let me show you. I'm not kidding you. Hold on. Where's it at? Where is it at? Where? Yeah. Here we are. Yes. So I refrigerator pickled. This is poblano's and habaneros. And I haven't tasted it yet. Why? Well, because Farmer Chad did. And Farmer Chad choked. He stopped breathing. His facial color changed to red. He started sweating. It did not look fun or comfortable. I haven't even sniffed it. Let me sniff it. See what it smells like. Look, it's like the universe is protecting me from myself. I cannot open this jar. Hold on. Let me get a real rubber glove. See if I can get more grip on it. No. Okay, and this is actually a common problem in my relationship. So real quick, let's just talk about it. Men, why? What in the hell is the point of closing a jar so tightly that only you and the Lord can open it? It don't make no sense. We at home trying to do things and we can't get into. Maybe it's just me. Is it just me? He gets all about it. I'm telling you, it's like he tries to weld it together. He tightens it down so hard. All right, whatever. You're just gonna have to believe me when I tell you this is really hot. Oh no. No. All right, here we go. I'm so sorry. I know that was super loud, and I am so sorry. Did not mean to do that. All right, so these little babies right here are those Marconis that actually these are really good on pizzas too, though, y'all. But I've been pickling the Marconis and the sweet and hot banana peppers and a bunch of peppers I can't remember the names of. Cubanelle is one of them that I always forget, and I'm fairly certain that's what this one here is. This is a Cubanelle pepper. I really do like these a lot. Hold on, let me see. Hot ones. just one pepper, or at least some peppercorns. I am going to be putting peppercorns in it. I promise I'm going to do that much. The Lord, yes. I'm telling you, it's like freaking welded on there. It's like it came from the manufacturer that way. Sylvia said, mine did that, but I have a jar opener. They did that on their own. I have jar openers. Yeah, that hot brine will see it. No, it sat in the refrigerator for a week before he tried to be a big man in front of his buddy that came by here and hung out with him one afternoon, and put a decent sized bite in his mouth. It was funny. It was really funny to see. He was like, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean, but it was really funny. It was. Hold on a sec. Yeah, you love the hot and sweet banana peppers. Do you know which one is hot? I don't, but I've told myself the ones that grow upwards are the hot ones, and the ones that just hang are the sweet ones. I can never tell them apart. I do have jar openers though, Sylvia. Part of my whole health issue was that I had a nerve issue. I mean, like really, really terrible nerve issue, and I couldn't open things. I couldn't do a whole bunch of stuff. It was just absolutely. I don't want the end of that on there. It was absolute ridiculousness. So I have a number of different openers to open things, and I haven't gotten rid of them because I don't want to forget how like jacked up I was. But I refuse to go back to the place where I'm having to use those things ever again. I'm just not going to do it. But they're here. It's a humble reminder. And that jar, well, oh well. I guess only the men are going to open it. That's cool. I don't mind. I'm like, you do your thing, baby. You do your thing. So the garlic that I will be adding to these, y'all, is actually garden-grown garlic. I'm really proud of that. There was a bunch of really tiny ones because this year was so hot and dry. But I'm happy. I did a thing. Look at this. These are so pretty on pizza. So pretty. But this knife is not as sharp as it needs to be. Also don't know how to sharpen a knife. Nope. I know how to hone a knife, I think. Ish. Only because it's in a thing and you just do this. Like you don't like that chefy stuff. I don't know what that's even about. I wish I did. Sometimes I do. I've tried to look up how to sharpen knives and I don't yet compute. It just This is gonna be pretty. So I'm gonna pickle these and it will probably be a layer, not I don't want to do a whole jar of these Marconis. But I will do a layer of them on like the bottom of some other. Look, if this knife was sharp, I would be dangerous, downright dangerous. So I have some over here that'll go into pickling situations. I guess the refrigerator pickles, and then any bits and stuff that I don't want in that, I'm just gonna put in the freezer bag. It'll just be peppers. I do have one bell, and I will pickle I have done this before, but honest to God, bell peppers have really thick skin compared to some of these other peppers. It's not my favorite thing. And I do have one hot pepper. Well, we assume. Let me check this. I still don't know what this pepper is. I think it's a pepperoncini. No, not pepperoncini. That's not. No. What was it? I don't know. A weird little pepper. But I can't remember doing it. Shishito. That's right. I did have shishito last year. I don't know. I can't tell by the smell alone if it's hot. I feel like I'm going to have to touch my tongue to it. Hold on. I'll do that. Give me a minute. Thai? No, it's not a Thai. I think I have some Thai chilies, but no, them suckers are hot. I don't know what the heck it is. I don't know. Hold on. What do you say? You're going to make Larry do his knife sharpening video again? Okay. You forgot garlic today. I forget garlic sometimes too. A couple of times I have done these pickled peppers and I forgot to put dill in it also, but I like it with dill in it. All right, I'm going to cut a little piece of this off and touch it to my tongue and see what happens. I'll tell you if it's. I'm being real brave. I'm not being real brave. I'm being a wimp. Hold on, I'm not sure if I'm having a psychosomatic response or if this is real. It feels like it might be a little warm. Hold on, I'm gonna have to chew some. Ah. Okay. Right, Sylvia? Shut up, Amanda. I can so hear you eat it. Eat it. It's not that bad. I don't think. Hold on. Might be a sneak attack. I'm gonna put this. Ooh, no. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that in my peppers. I'm good. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll put a little bit in there just for decoration. Oh. Eat the dang pepper. No, I'm a wimp. I'm a wimp. All right. I'm just telling you right now. See, Sylvia knows. She's like, yeah, they funny. Shishitos are funny. I use them. I use them a lot. But sometimes one will get in there that will light you up. And it won't make no sense. There's no warning. No, it's a total crapshoot. I'm not going to do poblanos in here either. Actually, I have a whole bunch of poblanos pickled, refrigerator pickled. So I really can't add more to it because I'm not going to eat them mostly. Chad will eat them mostly. But I do have a bunch in the freezer. I'm going to add this to those because I do know that you can. You can freeze your seeded peppers and later you can make them into a hot sauce. All right, cool. I'm going to do that then. Well, that's the plan. Let's see if it actually comes to fruition. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. So I like to, if I can't just press the center of the pepper in, because I'm going to be cutting them pretty much like this anyway. I like to slice the top off and then slice it down and then get the ribs and stuff, all that mess out of there. For the most part, I get it all out of there. Sometimes I even rinse them off. It just depends on what the peppers are and how seedy they are. Ooh, look at that. It's a seed bouquet. And then this stuff right here, actually, I'm just going to feed to the little monsters. I might throw some out to the chickens too. And, we could end up with pepper plants all over the place. We've got tomato plants everywhere. I'm not even kidding. It's like a self-serve situation for the goose sometimes. There are tomato plants dotted around the property in weird little areas. They were either goose planted or chicken planted because I didn't do it. And every now and then you see a bird jump. A goose, sometimes you see a little goose and you're like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, getting tomatoes off them. It's cute. It's cute. Hey, simple things to entertain me very much. Also, I learned the hard way to wear gloves when I'm doing peppers because I never know what I'm putting my finger into. And I have put my fingers inside peppers and cleaned out the seeds and the ribs and then had, it looked like actual burns on my fingers. Would you say, hold on. Do you know they sell, what? Sylvia, they sell pickled brine in the store. What? No, I did not know that. Amanda said at Fortune, she says, I have never seen it. You like to control your spices, saying Mount Olive brand. Mount Olive, y'all, that's funny. Chad, going to Chad's dad's house. Chad's dad, actually. I'm not even kidding. I know. It's a whole Dr. Seuss situation up in here. To go to Chad's dad's house. Chad's dad. You go right through Mount Olive, North Carolina, right there where the actual Mount Olive factory or whatever is. It's some big old deal down there. I don't know. But you said you thought you were buying distilled what? Oh wait, girl. Distilled? Did you put distilled water in your? You didn't. You didn't put that in your hydroponic system, did you? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, Amanda. Good afternoon, Chris, darling. How you doing? I'm trying to process all these peppers that I got from the garden today. It's a whole lot. Dang near it. Oh, I'm glad you caught yourself. Oh, see. The only reason I even thought that is because I know what I would have done. Yeah. Yeah. Because they changed, not at all the stores. So like this is still the brand I prefer to use White House vinegar. But the store brands, I used to get the store brands, and now they've changed those bottles to where it's like a dollar store water bottle. I'm like, no. No. I mean, honestly, that bottle's too fragile to be around me to begin with. That is just not going to last. It is not going to end well for me. He was like, "What's that smell?" Yeah. Stop. Now there's another song in my head. You know the song. I know you can. You probably hear it right now, Miss Amanda. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Oh my gosh, that is really actually quite beautiful. Look at this. Look at that. Aw, it's so pretty. It looks like a brain almost, the way those seeds are. Anyway, let me stop. Yep, I knew you heard the song. I knew you heard it with me, lady. I knew it. This morning out in the garden, y'all, I had what popped in my head this morning? It was Beastie Boys. It's tricky to rock around. That's right on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. I swear. I don't know what is going on lately, but like a lot of the songs from the 80s have been just flooding my brain. Flooding. You just cleaned your hydroponics to make sure your water is not. You make sure your water's not vinegar, Sylvia. Oh my gosh. Hey, I represent that comment right there, y'all. I still haven't taken my hydroponic system out of the box, but I'm not going to until I'm ready to actually use it. I know how I work. I'm going to leave it just at that. Also, I'm not entirely sure what I want to grow in that hydroponic system. From what I understand, you can start any seed in a hydroponic system. Is that the case? Is it? Share with me. Share with me the insider knowledge information, please. Please. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Come on now. Yes, the bottles look exactly the same. See? Yes, it was. It was a good tip. It was a great tip. All right. Some of these peppers have such thin walls that where I like to just poke my finger down in the middle of them and kind of dislodge the whole seed thing. With the thin walled peppers, if I don't have it split open like this, a lot of times it'll just split the whole pepper open, which I mean, you know, it's gonna get cut up and stuff. It just makes it more difficult to like work with. So put this little slit in the side and it gives me more ability to like control it all. See? I don't know if other people do it like this or not, but this is the way that I've kind of worked out works good for me. And I didn't used to want anybody to see me doing this. And I mean, when I say didn't used to want to, I mean, up until like 2 weeks ago, I didn't want people to actually see me doing this because I feel like I do it weird. And I was like, well, people are going to judge me. I gave up on that. I gave up. I was like, oh, you know what? Forget it. This is exhausting. I'm just going to be who I am. Weird and wonderful. Like all my friends. I really need to sharpen this knife. It is an accident waiting to happen, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to need, that's 4, that's 8, that's 12. That's 12 cups of brine already. I'm going to need 14, 6. I feel like I'm going to need a total of 16 cups of brine. And you know what? Oh, there's another thing. So for my pickle brine, for the peppers, I don't do just the white vinegar. So I'll do 1 part to 3 parts. I'll do 1 part apple cider vinegar to 3 parts white vinegar. I like the way that it tastes. It makes it kind of a little bit more soft of a flavor because if that makes sense to you. To me, white vinegar is a very sharp flavor, like really sharp. And the apple cider vinegar kind of tamps that down just a little bit so that I don't feel assaulted by it. Again, if that makes sense. It's not weird. Me too. Lord knows the store lettuce. Don't get Amanda started on store lettuce, y'all. It's easy to do it that way. That's a good mix. You like that, Sylvia? And you like what? You like you think apple cider has a muskiness to it? Yeah. I guess it could be described in that way. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? It's fine. It's just a couple of my girlfriends in here. It's cool. He's got his hands up like, I'm good. Just leave me alone. All right, you're good. If you go behind the computer, nobody will see you, by the way, sir. Oh, I just realized I put celery salt in sorry, hold on. Itchy. In the pickled brine stuff too. And I think I'm actually getting low on that. It's a great little flavor. So different from throwing mustard in it. Mustard's great for a classic pickle. But for the peppers, I don't know. I like it with the celery seeds in it. Makes it taste really good. So celery and dill and garlic, salt, celery, dill, garlic, salt, and then the 50-50 vinegar water part. I think that's all I do. I'm pretty sure that's all I do for the peppers. I do it a little different for actual like pickles, but I'm telling you right now, I'm over pickles this year. Them cucumbers got on my last nerves, every one of them. Hold on. If he comes on camera, he has to be shirtless. Yeah, I can promise you that is not happening. That ain't gonna happen today, tomorrow, next century. It ain't happening. No. I'm the only exhibitionist in the family, as it turns out. I see I ripped that one open. I messed that up. I need to hone this knife, though, so I don't want to cut myself. I ripped it. I did. Bad girl. Hold on. I think I will not. You don't need to rinse them. I don't know. Sometimes I have to rein in my little isms and tisms a little bit. I'm like, girl, it's just the seeds it's fine. You can eat the seeds. It'll be fine. What do you say, sweetie? Oh, who's on my shirt? Hey, Barry, how you doing? Who's on my shirt? Oh, yeah. This hold on. This is from The Walking Dead. What is it? This isn't a democracy anymore. It's a dictatorship. I think it's actually kind of fitting. It feels like sometimes it feels like what we're currently living in is kind of a Walking Dead situation. And here at this house, it's not a democracy. It's a Meredithism. It's just, it is what it is. All right. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Hold on. Okay. You need that shirt. You love Rick too. So we are. Me too. Me too. It's so old. It's got a little hole that I wish I could sew up. Honestly, though, I don't even know where I got it. I just know I really like it. I love Rick. All right, hang on. Let's get back to this. This is a whole situation. Oh, wait. No, I wanted to... Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I don't know. Look, this is the honer. It's on its own little thing. I mean, you can only do one thing with it unless you saw. Don't saw on it. That's not going to do a thing good for you. But hopefully it'll help because this is getting hard to do. I don't know. We'll see. Oh my gosh. This is a lot of peppers. That hurt. Oh, this thunder. Y'all need to give me a little more rain for all the noises putting up out there. Not y'all, the clouds. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, for the 4 of you that are here right now, y'all, I need to tell y'all something I learned. I should have said something. I forgot to say it this morning on the live, and I meant to. So I learned some very, very critically important information about the D2 supplements that so many of us, I still have my prescription bottles with the D2 in it that I didn't take, which I'm glad I didn't now, especially knowing this. So check this out. D2, not only is it the wrong D for the human body, it actually stop if you have any D3 in your body and you take a D2 supplement, it blocks all of the D3, blocks it. So it literally makes you feel less energetic. And your numbers, in fact, this is the part that gets me so bad. Your numbers might actually increase on a blood test. Blood tests are ridiculous. I don't think you should trust blood tests at all for your levels. And also, because D isn't even a vitamin, it's a freaking hormone. It's an essential hormone. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I got to say something. So many people are taking this D2 stuff. And I'm telling you right now, don't let me see somebody in person with a D2 prescription because I slap it right out their hand. I swear I will. It's detrimental to your health. So just putting it out there, y'all. And look, and I'm not a health professional or a medical professional. I'm a research geek. Do your research. I promise you, I'm not telling you no kind of lies. If you're taking vitamin D2, your numbers on your blood tests might be increasing, but you're actually doing harm to your body. And your doctor does not know that, and it's not their fault. Please don't get upset or pissed off at them. They are not biologists. They are trained in pharmaceutical medicine. They are not trained in biology. So just keeping that in mind. Keeping that in mind. They also don't have any idea what an optimum level of any of those numbers are. So D, for instance, in the medical industry, anything above 30 nanograms per deciliter is considered normal because the normal range is 30 to 100. But I'm telling you right now, if you want to feel good and have energy and function well as a human, you want that level to be a minimum of 60 nanograms per deciliter. 60. Yeah. At 60, you start feeling good. At 60, autoimmune diseases, including lupus and MS, psoriasis, all these, they start to turn around and go into remission because they're all related to your vitamin D levels. So again, very important. I was like, oh my gosh, y'all. So D2 really, honestly, D2 needs to be done away with. We should never take that. It's a terrible, terrible thing to put into your body. It is an actual chemical, not a hormone at all. Yeah, so anyway, and that's just how I feel about it. Hold on, please. Hey, Seville. Hi, bunny, honey bunny. How you doing? What up, man? You've been singing the No Ring song. What? Hold on, please. Let me just go back up here. Charlene's sister. Hi, darling. It's so good to see you. I know it's been a long time. Charlene, you want some of that rain? You finally got a decent amount of rain Wednesday night. I have not gotten any decent rain. They keep on saying it's going to happen, and then I don't water the garden like I want to because I don't want stuff to split, and then it still doesn't rain. Honest to God, I think this is Crooked Pete's triangle right here. This little 3.5 or 3.2 acres. There seems to be some kind of a dome over top of this particular property that don't want to let a whole lot of rain permeate it. Yeah, it's annoying. There will literally be storms on both sides of us. Nothing here sometimes. Nothing. You need to get some vitamins for your mom, Seville. Not a gummy. Don't use gummies. Gummies suck. Sad to see others flooding and others getting on. Yeah, you don't like too much rain. I know Seville, y'all, Seville didn't have power for days. Days. It was... For me, I had a hard time watching her because she was put in a situation where she had no other options except to go and eat fast food for day after day after day. And just, from a metabolic standpoint, I'm sitting here hurting for her. And she likes to cook too. So it legitimately drove her up the whole stinking wall. Hold up. You don't like what's right? You're okay? You're just chilling here, Seville? Tuffy sleep? Storms, she says as she strips all the good stuff from those peppers. You better stop it. Stop it. All you're getting is peppers. Yeah, there's a whole thing going out there now. There's a whole thing going on out there. It was almost cheese and rice. Seville, I didn't actually realize it was that long. Seville didn't have power for 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, baby girl, I bet your gut still hasn't recovered. It's going to be a while too. Oh, that sucks. I don't even know what Oh no, I do know what I would do. Y'all do not fret for 1 second. Yes. Let me lose power. Watch me build a firehouse. I do not care. I will not go anywhere and get their food. I'm not going to do it. No, 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 no. Because that food is full of crap that I react to really, really quickly. No, we're not doing that. But Seville, honey, email me. Um, I can send you some what I use, the supplements that I use. I know that they are bioavailable, and that's going to be the key, really and truly. If you're going to get your mom some vitamins, Seville, please make sure that they are bioavailable. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to find bioavailable, usable, good vitamins in a multivitamin. It's just not possible. Multivitamins are garbage. It's filled with garbage that you should not take, shouldn't have in your body. The numbers that they have in these multivitamins are arbitrary and ridiculous. And some of the ingredients in these multivitamins actually shouldn't even take at the same time. And that's kind of advanced information, but the fact is they're garbage. So just in my opinion, I wouldn't use. There's not one on the market that's easily available that I would put in my mouth. There's a couple that I would take if I had to, but I'd still supplement. Like Thorne. Thorne is a great bioavailable vitamin company, but I don't got $50-$60 a month to take a multivitamin that has all bioavailable ingredients in it, and then still have to be able to supplement my vitamin D because I'm vitamin D absorbing resistant along with B12. And oh yeah. There's another thing. If you have an autoimmune disease or disorder, if you have any gut issues, if you have diabetes, if you have kidney disease, you are going to have your body is going to have difficulties absorbing vitamin D, which is really a hormone, not really a vitamin, but we all know it is a vitamin, and B12 in particular. The body doesn't absorb them well in those states. And in order to get the same benefits, you may very well have to take a lot more sometimes than they recommend. And I mean the medical system. And well, the medical system doesn't actually know a damn thing about vitamins and levels anyway, unless you go to like a functional doctor or somebody who just has taken it on personally in their life and decided to learn more. There are a couple people, I know a couple people who have really great doctors that are well versed in nutrition, well beyond that one semester that all doctors get in college that they don't remember, because they don't remember most of what they learned in college. They're just trying to remember the answers to the exam. I know we all did the same thing, but anyway, important stuff to know. It is really important, and it weighs my heart down so much to know that people are running around, feeling like crap, no energy, problems even controlling their own moods a lot of times. And it's not your fault if that's you. It's not your fault. It's just that we don't know how important all this stuff is. And if you're neurodiverse, which if you're here, you very well are probably, you are more sensitive to the dips and the variations than, somebody that wants to go around claiming that they're quote unquote anti-normal. So the chat is moving. Hold please. I'm so sorry. Seville, you're cooking today. Hold it. What am I doing with my life? Sorry, hang on. A fire. What did I mess up here? My email is the number 1. Can I put it in the chat? Let me see. Let me see if I can put this in the chat, because now I have a keyboard. I'm so sorry. When I'm on the phone, Seville, I'm sorry. Me too. Let me stay on track. When I'm on the phone, I don't know how to comment on my own lives. I have no idea how to do that, but I'm going to put my email here. It's going to be a space because I don't know, because I think there's a thing about putting links in. I don't know. There we go. Here we go. You don't remember most stuff? Yeah. That's the remembering stuff will also be an issue. Give me your email. I can give you my email too. Okay, nice. Seville, just email me your email because I will forget it. Oh, thank you, Baron. Put it up here for me. See, I should have looked. I didn't. Made you look. It's horrible. Charlene Hill saying it's horrible. The healthcare system has failed many. The healthcare system has failed all. There's nothing about the healthcare system that cares for health at all. Yeah. And we might as well just quit lying to ourselves. Okay. Medical system isn't helping people for the most part. It's just
band-aiding a whole lot of things while the damage is still going on in the background. And again, it's not the doctor's fault, though. For a long time, I was mad at doctors. I was like, they know that. No, it's not them. In fact, if you look into the information about like suicide rates, I know that's a buzzword, but doctors are among the highest rates of suicide of professions. It's them, and farmers are way up there at the top. Last year, they were number 1 and 2, farmers and doctors. And I personally believe it's because they both get caught up in these situations that they can't get out of. I mean, and think about it, if you're a doctor, if you wanted to be a doctor, you wanted to be a doctor so that you could help people feel better and heal, right? Imagine getting into this system, going to college, taking on hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, and then getting into practice, and over a number of years, realizing you're not helping. People are not getting better. They're just getting more and more medications and more diagnoses. And then as a doctor, if you start to try to question that system, well, then that puts your license in jeopardy. They have these standards of care that they have to stick to. So they have a certain percentage of their what are they called? Patients? Yeah, patients. I was about to say clients. That's the wrong word. They have these standards of care where a certain percentage of them, they're supposed to be on blood pressure medication and cholesterol medication. And if those numbers deviate greatly, they can lose their licenses. So as a doctor, had I become a doctor and I have people coming into my office with migraines and, high blood pressure and muscle cramps and all this other crap, and I'm going to be like, well, instead of giving them the medicines, the prescription fake chemical crap, I'm going to tell them, you need magnesium, and these things will correct themselves. You can't do that as a doctor in practice unless you're outside of the system. So functional medical doctors are outside of the system. And outside of the system means that insurance doesn't pay. Insurance isn't going to pay for anything if it's going to get you well. Because if it's going to get you well, then you're not going to be needing to stay in the system. You see what I mean? Like, it's just a freaking hamster wheel. It just drives me crazy. You'll message me. Okay. It's more of a business. It is nothing but a business model. Yeah. It's nothing but business. And again, I don't mean from the doctor's standpoint, like its point of view, you have to understand who really runs this world, especially this particular country. Big pharma, big agriculture, big weapons, and information technology. Now, those are the 4 kings of the earth. They rule everything. They truly do, which, it sucks because we still, mostly as a nation, we get caught up in the drama and the stupid show that they show us, like the politics. Politics are so fake. They don't mean anything at all, really and truly. We think that they do, but they don't. They're really just a way to keep us scared, divided. It's ridiculous. Just, I say, look away, look away, look away, look away. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, right? As much, hold on. Your health is okay, just iron, vitamin D. You tossed those pills, you did? Good job, baby. If you have an iron deficiency, Seville, you can get most of your heme iron from actual beef products. But if you're not able to hold on to iron, another thing most physicians don't know this, your copper and zinc levels have to be correct or your body cannot hold on to the iron. So I don't know. Look into it. There are tests that can be done, but they're kind of costly. But you can even go to LabCorp. LabCorp, I think, is a whole nationwide lab thing. They have an entire menu of self-pay things. So you can go to LabCorp and get tests done without having to go to a physician. That'll check a lot of the levels that you might want to know are actually, what's going on there. You might want to. And I'm just throwing that out there because I had some people lately ask me about that. And I need to find more information about that. Because I've gotten to the place, listen, y'all, I've been doing this now. We're going on 4 years. I have gotten to the place where I'm well enough, repaired enough that when my body throws me a symptom, like 99% of the time, I know what the cause is and I can rectify it myself. That has taken time. I don't even know if I was in a different situation in life, if I was living in the city where I used to live, I'm not sure that I'd be able to do this. Because I'm not sure I'd have been able to get myself quieted enough in my brain to actually listen and understand to what my body was saying to me or is, when it says things. I need to listen to it. Like I had a little twinge not long ago in my wrist. I already know that that's B12. I'm like, yeah, I've been burning through the B12. If you're stressed out, you're burning through a lot of your minerals and stuff and don't realize it. Anyway, so hold on. Hold on. As much as you have to pay, it should be much better than it is. I don't disagree. I don't. You know what though? I think there needs to be a revival of more people like myself, Charlene. Y'all are clearly interested in this kind of thing. I think medicine women and a more naturopathic way of living is the only way for us to save ourselves. Frankly, I'm serious. Like we as biological beings, we evolve very very slowly. We are not evolved to the point where we can live off of food that is deep fried in death oil, or where everything has been chewed up by machines, spat back out with 95% of the crap removed from it, and then sprayed with fortifications that actually don't do your body any good. These are not things that the human body have been given time to acclimate to. And as a result, we're looking at a nation of very sick people. And I don't just mean, like heart disease and overweight. And I mean, this is mental health. This is emotional health. This is complete and whole body health. I believe 1,000,000% that really the only way to save ourselves as a species is to go back to the natural way, a slower way of life, a smaller way of living, a more basic way of being, and being in tune with this planet, because this planet and us, we are highly connected. It's really important, I think, to understand that. Whether we will or not as a society, I don't know, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. Okay, hold on. You don't remember most stuff as much. Yeah, and I want to talk to you, Seville, about that with the memory stuff. It seems like they're trying to keep us unhealthy instead of getting us healthy. Yes, you already did, Pete. You told me you already. Yeah. I thought you said you did. I don't like it when people email me, Chris. I don't want to read stories about your life, not because I don't love you, but because my brain can't handle it. But Seville isn't going to email me a story about her life. Seville is going to email me, so I have her email, and we're going to exchange phone numbers. And female to female, we're going to speak about healthcare issues that I can't necessarily do up here online. Don't feel hurt, please, because I don't mean no harm by it. I can't take on other people's lives like that. I can't. I love your life. You do have a really interesting and amazing life, but I just cannot do it. And the frequency of them is ridiculous too. I just can't. I hardly ever even check my email. What do you do when you get a headache? I don't get headaches anymore, really. But I've been telling you for a long time, Chris, in my opinion, just my personal opinion, this ain't medical advice, you should be taking a lot of vitamin D. You should be taking magnesium. Magnesium deficiency is what's responsible for the majority of your headaches. But your overall body aches and your lack of ability to sleep well at night and stuff, that's basic. Baby, you're nutritionally deficient. I know you are. I've seen what you eat. You share some things. I know you're deficient in these things. And I know that if you were able to get your numbers up to more healthy, that you would be living life in a much calmer state. Your body would be in a much calmer state and you would feel better. But alas, I cannot actually go around putting vitamins in all the people's mouths. I'd love to. And beef. I want to put beef in people's mouths all the time. You need that too? Mm-hmm. You got some lab work? Hold up. You got some lab work? It was funny, the Dane issue, but it's free. The Dane issues. What? I don't understand what the same issues. Mm-hmm. MSG was Sylviar. Oh my God. Girl. MSG is one of my nemesises. Seriously. I didn't know that either. So if you get, I got my body off of the majority of the, toxic pollutants that are out there in the world, even, perfumes and air fresheners. And I don't use any of that crap in my house at all. It just, no. Even like deodorant and lotions. I make all of our lotions and all those things now. Once I got detoxified, if you will, I had no idea previously because I was so amped up on all the toxins. I didn't recognize what was going on. I had some, it wasn't even Chinese food. It was Vietnamese pho. It was pho. It was beef pho soup. I love pho very much, but I won't eat it anymore. I ate half of that pho and almost passed out. Seriously, it was like I was freaking nodding out from heroin. I will never put that crap in my mouth ever again. So I'm not at all surprised that you were getting that issue. And also because it just, the processing of the MSG pulls so many minerals out of your body. Magnesium being a really big one there. It's amazing the stuff that, again, this is just y'all. I'm a geek who I fell into this whole answer thing for myself, and I was like, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, people could be living life so much healthier and feeling so much better if we actually knew what our bodies need, because doctors don't have a freaking clue, not one iota. And that's a blanket statement, but it generally fits. They don't have a clue. They don't. You would love to talk to me. I'm telling you right now, y'all, because I'm not the only person that's wired like me. Seville, I know that you're wired a lot like me too. We're going to be more sensitive to these depletions, more sensitive to the toxins, Sylvia. Yeah. And we don't have to live like this. We don't. This level, the level of misery and sickness and early death, and long processing death too. Like, when people get to the point where they can't do things that they used to do and they're just not really living life anymore, but it takes 20 years for the actual end to come. Like, that's not living. That's not right. It hurts my whole heart. It does. It hurts my whole heart. You had Chinese for lunch. See, Chris, you shouldn't be doing that. In my opinion, you should not eat food that you did not have made within your home. And I understand that's probably not something that's possible for you and your dad. And it breaks my heart, because if you're going out and eating food that other people prepared, whether it's at a restaurant or a fast food joint or a Chinese joint or a bag of crap at the grocery store, you don't know what's in it. And it really does have amazing effects on your body, your mood, your ability to sleep, your ability to think straight, headaches, stomach issues, joint problems. Y'all, this is all. We all running around thinking we got a bunch of arthritis. No, we don't. We have a whole bunch of damn high sugar levels. That's what we got. Sugar and any other carb, first of all, it's unnecessary for life. So it's not something the human body needs to live. We shouldn't actually eat them, but they're really good. So we do. We eat too many of them. You know what it does? It causes your joints to feel gritty and highly in pain. Yeah. And then medical system. Go to the medical system with that kind of problem. And then they're going to probably give you prednisone. And prednisone makes you feel real good. You don't feel that pain no more, right? Mm-hmm. And it literally eats up your joints. It eats them away. Drives me crazy that this crap is going on, and the gen public doesn't know. They don't know. And everybody not everybody. A lot of people say things I find just stupid. Stupid. Because it should not be what we think. People go around thinking my levels are good. Doctor said everything's good. Your doctor has no idea what they're talking about. None whatsoever. None at all. At all. The numbers and the tests that they run has nothing to do with your health, and has everything to do with the metric, the way that they're holy shit. I know I'm cussing and I do not care. Y'all, look at what's in my front yard. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Look, oh my God, look at all these. Can y'all see the turkeys? Please tell me y'all can see all this. Oh, yay. Look at all the wild turkeys. Oh my God. If I'm covering this camera, I'm going to be so mad at myself. Oh my God. Hold on. Please tell me y'all saw that. Hold on. Let me. Did y'all see the turkeys? Hold on. You have to. The candles, you stocked the candles. Your sweet neighbor across the street sent you home with a bunch of healthy food today. Aw, yay for your sweet neighbor. Did y'all see the turkeys? That was like a big old, I don't even know what it's called. What's it called? A gaggle? A geese? No, that's geese. It's not a school. That's fish. A big old group of turkeys in the front yard. That was so cool. Yeah, look at all that dinner. Well, I don't eat birds anymore. So we are. But sometimes I really want to. Sometimes, like last night, I made a pasta dish with it was a tomato sauce with some cream in it. So kind of like I don't know, with the spirit of like a vodka sauce or something like that. But that's not exactly what it was. But it was just enough creaminess. It made me think about a dish I used to make all the time. I kind of miss, and it was blackened Cajun chicken Alfredo. Oh my gosh, that stuff is so good. It's so good. Hey, L Triple G, hi, sweetie. L Triple G, you missed it. We just had a whole, I don't know, group of turkeys walking through the front yard. Chad would have lost his whole mind, y'all. He would have lost his whole mind. Anyway, I haven't even gotten to the pickling part of this yet. I I might not be able to get to it here on this live. Lord, we done been up here over an hour, but that was so cool. I'm so sorry. I'm so glad y'all were here, and I hope I didn't mess up the whole thing with that, because that was so cool seeing them. That was awesome. All right. Anyway, let me get up off my soapbox. I'm up here talking about how everything ain't right. Okay, y'all just saying hi. Good. This is really thin. I maybe shouldn't have ought to pick that one. Maybe I. Barry, what kind of stuff did your neighbor bring you, my friend? I'm interested. All right, I'm just going to seed these real quick. Yeah. I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do with them just yet, but I know I'm just going to seed them right now. It was about 4:30 when them turkeys came through here. Oh, I hope they come back. I hope they come back. That was so cool. Not the first time, but it was the most that I've ever seen at one time before. We've had deer running through the front yard on occasion. Not frequently enough. I would like to see that more often. Yes, I like Bambi. No, I don't eat Bambi. I will cook Bambi, but I will not put Bambi in my mouth. Okay. Lord. These are big enough I can push the tops in, twist, and then get most of the stuff out. So that's pretty cool. Woo! If you lived there, nothing would. So we are. The house across the street might be going up for sale. You in the market? It's probably going to be really pricey, though. I don't know why, but it'd be nice. It's 4 acres over there. A little over 4 acres, actually. In fact, the last fellow that lived there shot a big old deer right up in the backyard one day. Big one. See, that's what Chad wants to do, Sylvia. He wants to hunt all that kind of stuff. And you know what happened was he went to a job up in the mountains, up in the Appalachians, and he had the opportunity to go hunting for the first time in his life. And you know what happened? He shot a big deer. Big. So I don't know. I think that's how you birth a hunter. For some, they have a really, really successful first trip out, and that's it. They're hooked. They're done. Oh, they're done. This is a lot of just seed stuff. Look how pretty that came out. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about there. Mm-hmm. But again, without the gloves, my fingers will be burnt up. Finally. Oh, hold on. I got water all over the computer. What the world? Lord help us all. All right. Empty this water out. I'm going to empty this water out outside. Hold on. There's no reason to leave it down the drain. All right. Actually, yeah, because I have sweet potatoes in a pot right outside the front door. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if the little kitty cat that I've been feeding got into it with something, or if like possum came up on the porch and thought it smelled something it could eat, or I don't know. But that whole pot was knocked down and the contents were just failed out yesterday morning. So I need to rehydrate that soil a little bit. I should probably put it in the garden, but I probably won't. All right, so
Next, I'm going to start slicing some of these, see if I can get an idea. You know what? These, it's not as many now that it's just these in here without all the like thick log ones. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can. I think I can. One of these days I'm going to learn how to actually can. But that day again will not be today. Mm-mm. So I'm going to estimate that I'll have one more of these large jars. So 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 10. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and measure out some water for the vinegar and then water for the brine. What did I say? 8? Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 10. Okay, so all right, so that's going to be three cups. Yeah, I'm going to use 3 cups of white vinegar and then 1 cup of apple cider vinegar and then equal amount of water. So 4 cups of water. Yep. I personally don't actually put the spices in the pan for this. I did one time and I didn't like it as much. It made the brine like super cloudy. And I didn't like it. I wanted it to be a little prettier than that. Oh, well, it'll be okay. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, let's move this here. All righty. Let's. I'm starting to chop some of these up and see if I'm lying to myself about how much brine I need. I don't think I am though, but I might be. I might. We'll see. Oh, y'all can't even see. My apologies. Look, I got a metal funnel finally. I melted a plastic one. I don't know. I think a couple years ago. It's in a video and everything. All right. Yeah, that can go out. It had a lot of seeds in the tip or in the end. I guess that's the tip. I don't know. might need another jar, y'all. I might have lied to myself. Dang it. Dang it! I need to put my hand in there. Oh. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to. Just see. Poop! Poop-a-doop! I'll dress it in a minute. Ooh, there's something spicy in that one. I smell it. Ooh, okay. It's all right. The vinegar tamps down the spiciness a lot too. Let me forge in. That's enough. I'm a little wimpy. I'm sorry, hold on, let me read this. Beef burgers tonight. You go ahead on Sylvia. Sylvia, you processed a bunch of pepper and all the seeds were mixed up, so you labeled them mixed seed. Girl, yes. Storms, green peppers, a bag of almonds. What? Pulled pork, butternut squash, canned goods, and other things. What? I like your neighbor. I like your neighbor a lot. Sylvia, one of the things that I have done in the past, by the way, just it's probably not garden proper or whatever, but and I'll do it again probably. I'll freeze whole peppers at the end of the season. I'll let them get fully matured out there and just freeze the whole pepper. And then next spring, let it defrost and open it up, and it's a whole pot of fresh seeds. Seriously. Same thing with tomatoes. It's just a little Meredithy shortcut. I hate the word hack, but it's the right word, I guess. I have a bunch of tomato plants growing out there in the garden right now from doing that exact thing with the tomatoes, man. And last year, the most prolific pepper plants that I had were bell pepper plants that I planted from fresh seed. Seriously, in fact, they were grocery store organic peppers. I bought them on clearance. They were like not the prettiest things. I didn't care because I really wanted them for the seeds, and I was able to eat most of the pepper too. I just put them seeds out there. They were the most happy, healthiest little plants, and they put out. Yeah, I think I need another jar, y'all. Looks like. I know I probably sound like I'm complaining. That would be because I kind of am complaining. No, okay. I got a little more room in this. So maybe instead of having another jar, I'll add some of these to the other peppers that I'm going to freeze because I mean, I don't want to do a partial jar. I don't know where the heck the smaller jars are at, or if apparently I don't have any more. So I don't know. I'm going to use what I got to the best of my ability. We'll put a couple slices of this in these two jars over here. I'll put some in here too. Why not? Hold up. Okay. I did my duty. Duty. She said duty. Silly. Hey, Jamie. Hi, darling. How you doing? I'm just processing all these peppers, Jamie. And we had a whole group of turkeys come through the front yard. That was awesome. That was totally awesome. Anyway, so I'm doing a refrigerator pickle on these. And some okra, actually. Because I learned it's a possibility. Not from Google. That was useless. To people in the chats. Miss Amanda from Foraging and Miss Sylvia are. So for the first time ever, I'm going to do some refrigerator pickle okra. I need to put the spices in the jars over there too, y'all. Oh, I got to peel garlic also. Yeah, so hold on, we're going to get to it. I still think I can fit another one in there. Oh my. All right. Yeah, I think I'm just going to add the rest of these to the poblanos. I'll freeze them all together in a bag. I'm not going to try to. This wouldn't fill a jar anyway. So, and apparently you don't want to have an unfilled jar, unlike the okra over there. Just doing what I can, y'all. All right. Let me get some of the garlic. Look at her. It's fresh garden garlic. I can't even, well, at this point, it's cured garden garlic, but I legit cannot even believe I grew this stuff. This garden thing is better all the time, as you know, Jamia. Because you learn, I guess, things just start doing it. I learned okra puts out a lot better when you water it on the reg. Okay, yeah. Yeah. There's much more production. Shocker, I know. All right. I just actually try to get the paper whole part out of it. I don't try to peel this completely. I'm happy as long as I can crack the paper or the little, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's not like I'm eating this garlic anyway. It's just for flavor. So yeah, just kind of smush a little bit. Yeah, like that. Oh, that smells so good. See, just smush it open. And then we'll put them in the jars. So, oh, sorry. Let me show you all a little bit more too. Sorry, I'm over here slapping the knife on here. You don't even see it. But so just crush it enough so that I can pull this stuff out. Or if it's really young, I just take out the most outer papery part and leave the inner paper on because it's so thin. It doesn't really matter. And again, you're not going to eat it. It's just for flavor. Necessary flavor. I did refrigerator pickles last year for the very first time in my whole life. And the entire idea of those refrigerator pickles was I wanted to try to recreate Orange Julius's garlic dill pickles. Yeah, because they were always on the counter. I don't know if they were at Giles's because I can't seem to find a universal recipe anywhere, but they were on the counter at the Orange Julius at Tower Mall in Portsmouth, Virginia. Yep, that mall's not even there anymore. I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, I have mentioned many times in the past, I grew up in a not terribly wealthy area. So I'm going to make some confessions to you right now. Don't judge me, or do if you want to. I don't care. I would go to Orange Julius and get myself one of those garlic dill pickles and an Orange Julius drink, which I still can't really define. I don't know how to explain that drink. It was creamy and weird, but good. Anyway, I would go there right after I got into all the wishing well fountains in the mall. I would get in there and get me some money, and then I would go and buy me that garlic dill pickle. Yep, sort of. I think I bought several cassette tapes, courtesy of those wishing wells in the mall too. I think. Never got in trouble for that. I never understood it because I was literally walking in these wishing thingies. Just they're fountains. They were fountains in the mall. People threw money in there, and I was like, okay, well there it is. I'm gonna go get it. Yep, I did. Oh, the funny things we do. You know what? I'm gonna have to get some more because I didn't put any in the okra, and I actually really, really, really like them very, very garlicky. That's not even probably enough garlic. But before I do that, hold on. I'm going to put the spices in here. I think I'm gonna do the same thing with this. Probably then we'll do with the rest of them. I think maybe I won't do celery seed in this, only in the pickled peppers. All right. Sorry, I was just figuring it all out loud with y'all. All right. So first, teaspoon of salt. It's about a teaspoon and a half, but it's, bigger salt. It's Redmond's mineral salt. And I'm still gonna do the same amount here. These are thick. So. Black pepper, corns. Oh, I do need more celery seed, but this is for the peppers. Oh, I absolutely need more celery seed. Woo! I can't do another pickled pepper until I get more. I can't. Okay. Did that. Now. Mustard. Oh, missed the hole. Sorry. It's about half a teaspoon of mustard. This is just a half a teaspoon here, y'all. So most of what I'm doing is half teaspoon. I can bump it up if I want. Now, dill. Dill is the word. It's got mood. It's got feeling. It's the time. It's the place. It's the motion. Dill is the way we are feeling. All right. This is garden fresh. It's from the garden. I dehydrated it, or actually I didn't dehydrate it. I hung dry it. So it works really good for me. I know I read a lot of recipes about these refrigerator pickly things that they say don't use dry dill. That's a bunch of caca. It works just fine. It's not as pretty as putting fresh dill in it, but it tastes really good. So if you're curious, that's my opinion on it. I do need more garlic. I think I need more garlic for all of them. Hold on a second, y'all. I'll get back to the chat in just a second. Pardon me, please. I'm over here living my jukebox life out loud. Hey, Sue. Oh, no, it's okay. Hey, I'm glad you just showed up, honestly. But hey, how was your appointment? People on your road look out for each other. Barry, that's amazing. I'd love to hear that for real. Okay. This is warming up. It'll be ready in just a minute. What did I say? Oh, garlic. Oh, yeah. It's smelling good and stinky in here right about now, y'all. Hot vinegar. Yeah. My son really hates the smell of hot vinegar. If you want to keep him away from the kitchen, just put some vinegar on the stove. You won't see him. I'm sorry, I'm peeling out the outer part of this off of this garlic clove from the garden. Yes, the good party. All right. I'm gonna say it this time. Yes, good. This part right here, y'all. When Zeus, the dog, our dog, some of y'all know when Zeus was still around, I could not do this in the kitchen unless he was outside because he would flip out. And I got sick and tired of getting bit by the boy. He had a brain tumor, as it turns out, and sounds were hard for him. Isn't that funny? Like I end up with a. Did y'all hear the arm fart? I end up with a dog that's as neurodiverse for different reasons as me. Who'd have thunk? Somebody somewhere thought it was going to be a hilarious thing. He might have been trying to teach me about myself that whole time, though. Now that I sit here and consider that. Get out of there, little girl. I have also done the pickled peppers, FYI, with onion in it also. And it's really good. It's really, I don't know. It's good. I just don't feel like dealing with the onion also right now. Nope. So like, if you can't get all of that on it, off of it, it's really not that, it's not that big of a deal, especially if it's one whole piece. It's no big deal. It's going to still flavor your stuff. You'll see it. You're not going to eat it probably. If you do, it's not going to hurt you. But. Free fiber. I hear more thunder. I'm going to move you guys over here next to the stove in just a couple minutes, by the way. Oh, do I even have the lids available? I think I might. I don't know. Alrighty. The gloves help with all this peeling stuff. It's a nightmare, a sensory nightmare to have this stuff. Like garlic gets sticky when you peel it, and I don't care for how it feels on my fingers. Also, this is really quick to clean up. All right, I'm gonna move you guys over here because we're gonna pour this in here very shortly. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Maybe I should put y'all on the other side, huh? Probably. You love you some garlic. Sue, me too. Oh, one more thing. They're introducing torture set. What? What, Sue? For what? Why are they doing that? Yeah, I think this has a better side. Then I can show y'all the pouring of into the thingamabobbers. And then also, hold on, I'm getting my vape. But this is my little pokey stick for the air bubble ether, the debubbler, I think people call it. It's a chopstick. Works fine. Whoever gave me 10 thumbs up, y'all are awesome. Thank you. So I don't understand why you got to bring up the swear jar right now, ma'am. I don't know. I know I have committed some sins, but I did not keep track of them. I'm so sorry. You might have to go back and listen to the whole thing. Lord, I can see her doing it now with a notebook. She'll be like, that's on the list. Oh, Lord. All right. So let me find. I need 4 lids and 4 rings.
Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I have 3. Hold on. That's not the right size, Meredith. Oh, it's starting to happen now, y'all. We are almost done with this. All right. I found 4. Yay, me. I don't know where these things are going to go in the refrigerator. That's a mystery. Uh-oh. We'll figure it out. Oh, I almost forgot. That's right. I'm going to do it in the okra too. Sugar. I put about, I don't know, a couple spoons of whatever. Sugar. The peppers in particular. Well, I keep saying a bunch of P words together. It's beyond me, but I like this raw. It's turbinado sugar, so it has a lot of the molasses in it, and I like it just barely is even detectable, but without it, it's a massive. It's like making a really acidic spaghetti sauce and not putting a little sugar in it. Just not as good. So I'm trying it with the okra too. I think it'll be good. We're gonna see what happens. I do think it'll be good though. What do y'all think? Physio to strengthen your weak ass. Woman, you need to just go outside more, I swear. For one thing. That's something else I'm getting into lately though. Because I have learned, look, y'all, I have really taken quite a deep dive into what sun exposure actually does for us. And I mean, really and truly, we got enough going against us with all the toxic fake food and all the, depletions and stuff. Like we're inside like 90+% of the time, and we didn't evolve to do that. We need to be outside. The sun heals us a whole lot. But anyway, all right, we're at a good boil. Beautiful. Let's do a thing now. And this is how I do it. I don't know if this is the proper way or not, but I just use my little whatever Pyrexy or whatever it is cup. Good cook cup this time. Actually, this one's too big. Let me get the smaller one. Yeah, the Pyrex one. I'm gonna just dip it in. I'll do the other part in a minute. Hold on. Let me get it out of the way. It's rather hot. So I don't want to burn myself. Not a fan of the burns. But if I do, I have yarrow, comfrey, and plantain oil over there to treat it. That's right. We don't have Neosporin in our house at all. And arnica. Arnica's great for topical pain relief, y'all. Don't ingest arnica. Please, please. Arnica flower is not to be ingested. Nothing from an arnica flower should be like taken internally at all, ever. Please don't do that. All right. Oh, come on. I have to have enough for the, maybe I don't. I might have to make more just for the okra, y'all. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We're going to see. This stinks, though. I ain't going to lie. Until the dill starts getting aromatic, it smells yucky to me. Wait, where's my little, here. Let me use my little sticky thing, my bobber. Debubblery thingy. And really, it's not a big deal with these. Just you might be able to fit more in there, and if you have more brine, you don't want to let it go to waste. Later, though, after I have the lids on and they cool down just a little bit, I turn them upside down and shake them a whole bunch until all of that's very hot, until all of the garlic is at least, like midway down there. Oh my gosh, that's really hot. Okay. Oh my, yeah, that's hot. That's really hot. Mm-hmm. Yep. Cheese and rice, that's hot. Uh-huh, uh-huh. All right. Now let's see what we've got left for this. Oh, that smells really yucky. Don't do that. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's really hot vinegar, y'all. This is not going to be enough. Oh, it'll be just enough, but just barely. Hang on. I'm going to put a little bit of water in this pan real fast and let it get hot. Oh, yeah, no, wait. That's too hot, lady. Oh, please. Okay, fine. I'm going to put some vinegar in here, too. Not just it. Okay. Yeah. I'm sitting here talking to myself in my head. Do I need it? Maybe. Okay, fine. Look at me. I'm in negotiation with myself over here. Oh, my gosh. Hold up. Somebody say something. You bet it smells like an Amish store. I've never been to an Amish store. There are no Amish stores anywhere near here. Nowhere, not even close. Blessings to you, El Triple G. All right. I'm going to let this get hot. And then I will pour it into there. I think it's going to be pretty good. I think it's going to be all right. So, hold on. All right. So now these. Let me get the little, but it's not being canned. So I'm not using vinegar to wipe the rim. It's not that big of an important deal. It's refrigerator pickles. Maybe it is a big deal. I don't know. It isn't to me. So just making sure nothing's on the rim. It's not wet or whatever, and there's no dough hanging over the side. That is hot, woman. All right. That's really hot. Ow. 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 That's really, really hot. Caution. Boiling water in a jar will make the jar hot, just so you know. All right. Yeah. You smell terrible. You smell almost as bad as the last batch. Yeah. Vinegar facial. Anybody? Step right up. Yeah. That's hot. All right. I'm going to make sure they're covered completely, and hopefully they don't float. Oh, yeah. Hopefully they don't, because I do have a weight thingamabobber to make sauerkraut, but they're too big to go into one of these small mouth jar. It has to be a wide mouth lid or jar. Dang it. Oh, well. It is what it is. Dang it. Again. Really? What the world? All right, yep. I need to be fired. Oh, oh, y'all, that's bad. That is bad. It smells terrible. All right, so I needed to put 9 cups in that pot. Hold on a second. It's all right. It's okay. Yeah. We still did a thing. Looky there. Look at there. I'm kind of proud of me. Sorry, I didn't mean to make so much noise. I'm really proud of me because I did not want to do this. This was a whole avoidance situation. Since I picked them this morning, I've been in my room. Every time I had a chance to think about it, I've just been like, I don't want to. And I was like, yeah, let me just get up here and do it. So look, even when you don't feel like doing it, just try doing a thing. Would you say you're knee deep? Ow! Hold on. That's very, very hot. Oh, but they didn't move. I'm really happy about that. Okay, so these are gonna, sorry, let me pick up this computer and move it to a different spot. These are all going to cool down completely before I put them in the refrigerator. And then they're going to be refrigerated for a week minimum before we taste it. And actually, one of these jars is going to be a gift for Chad's boss, Mr. Brandon. What also can make the jar shatter? What do you mean? What can make the jar shatter, honey? The hot liquid, if you put it in a cold jar, I know that will make it, that's dangerous. Don't do that. Hold on, we're going to go chill out for a minute. Before I shut it all the way down, let's go chill for a minute. So you can text me with my bill later. Oh, yeah. So the sky is not. Oh, y'all can't really see. Can you? Hold on. I'll show you. Let's go out on the porch for a hot second. The sky looks like it might do a thing. But again, here at the Crooked Pete's Triangle, there appears to be frequently some sort of a dome over top of the property that keeps us from actually getting rain and such things like that. But I don't know if y'all can tell on the computer. Maybe you can over here better. Nope. You can see some dynamic cloud changes, but y'all, I don't think you can see what's going on over there behind the trees. You might have to be here for that. Hi. Sorry. There's like a butterfly. Okay. Oh, it smells like vinegar in the house, y'all. Yuck. Okay. What did you say? Oh, you didn't answer me. Okay. Yeah, I know about the cold. Like I was saying, I know about cold. Oh, it feels good in this room too. I know about the cold will make if you put hot liquid in the cold jars, it'll make it shatter. And then, I mean, I do know enough from hearing a bunch of fail stories about canning from other people that they've had jars shatter in the water bath or in the pressure canner. So like that's a nightmare to me. I'm like, oh my God, no. I'll get there. I am gonna confront this, y'all. All right, I don't know who else here. Y'all say something to me before we shut her down. Please, if you don't mind. It's let me see. It's gonna be Barry and Sue, probably L Triple G. I don't know who else for sure. Let's see. Jamia, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, I really appreciate y'all coming and hanging out and telling me the things that y'all did tell me. Like, apparently now my house smells like an Amish store. I didn't know. I really didn't. I'm making sure I didn't miss anything. Hold on. Oh, she's in the bushes. Jamie is here. Yeah, she's in the bushes. Sylvia. Sylvia apparently is a hunter, y'all. If she moves near here, we ain't gonna have no turkeys. That's all good. It's all good though. Hey, I think that's better food than you're gonna get at a grocery store anyway, right? All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. We made refrigerated pickles and some refrigerated okra. Believe that or not, we're gonna see how that happens. Taste it. We'll taste test that in about a week. I'll let y'all know. Probably on a post or something, unless you just happen to be here one day and I open up the jar and do a thing with it. You were in the bushes too, Sylvia. You're fine, sweetie. Barry, you're smart aleck. He said something. I love y'all. I do. I love y'all. Again, thanks for coming and hanging out with me this afternoon. I hope to hear from Miss Seville. Chris, you're probably not here anymore, and that's fine, sweetie. But in case you are, again, I really just hope you would take some vitamin D and magnesium to start with, and a complete B complex would also be very helpful for brain function and for nerve health. We need all those things, y'all. You're cooking dinner, all right, honey? I don't think I'm actually going to cook tonight. I think we're going to have to. We need to clean the refrigerator. So I made tacos the other night. I still have like the filling from that. I'm thinking I'm going to actually fry myself a chimichanga with that because I love that stuff. And then we have that pasta that I mentioned about last night. And there's something else in there I can't think of right now. I think. I don't know. I wanted to make short ribs, but I don't have enough short ribs to feed us all. And if I sit in front of them and eat short ribs by myself, it's probably going to be considered a cruelty situation. So I'm not going to do that. I want to try to get it back to the farm and get another pack of that. All right. Yeah, you tickled at yourself there, Mr. Barry. Tell your neighbor, Barry, tell your neighbor that a hippie chick in Virginia really appreciates that they gave you some good, healthy food. And I hope you eat it. Eat it. Just eat it. Eat it. Just put it in your mouth, Barry. All right, y'all. I love you. Peace out. See y'all next time. Bye. Charlene says, I didn't know you were back there too. Thank you so much for hanging out. Girl, I love you too. We're all so much alike. Charlene, you recognize yourself in me, ma'am? Tell me. Before I hit this end stream, tell me. Just be like, no, girl, you crazy as hell, but you're entertaining. Or yes, I see a lot of me in you too. You have a buffet with what's in the fridge. Yes. Have a buffet with what I think that's a great idea. Sometimes, I mean, it's typically our Friday thing. We either clean out the refrigerators on the refrigerator. We only have one. Sorry, I'm not like bougie. Sorry, I just misspoke. We either clean out and eat all the leftovers on Friday, or usually we have burgers where I'll make burger balls, which is what I do, and Chad cooks them out on the flat top and he smashes them down, and they're so good. We have it with the fresh bread and the homemade mayonnaise and the homemade pickles and the homemade pickled peppers and the homemade ketchup now. And then I'll fry, like in Tyler, I'll make French fries. Sorry, I don't know why moving does that to the light. Anyways, yeah, so we'll have a good old dinner like that sometimes. But you know what? That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to fry a bunch of potatoes and to bake fresh bread every Friday. So this week's not happening like that. You know it, girl, she said. Yes. Later, Sylvia. Much love to you too, Barry. You said you're going to bake. Oh, nice. You're going to bake a butternut squash for dinner? Awesome sauce. Oh, yay. All right. People, love you. Peace out. Bye. Barry. A lot of butter. A little bit of brown sugar, too. Just hey, man, if you let it get crispy up under the broiler there at the end, it's like having toasted marshmallows on a butternut squash without the marshmallows. I'm just saying. It's just a suggestion. Peace out. Love y'all. Bye. Bye, Charlene. Bye, sis. Bye, Sue. Love y'all. Bye.